Okay, Washington Backcountry Discovery Route. Take off. Let's get.
So first up was about a 200-mile I-5 slab run on my little 250 down to the Columbia River. This is the Bridge of the Gods, the official starting point for the Washington Backcountry Discovery Route. Well, it looks like I timed the ride perfectly to match up with a big old storm cycle that was rolling through Washington State. Well, all we could really do was just ignore the rain and just motor on, and before you know it, we're up in the mountains, carving turns, zooming along this backcountry road with not another person inside. Well, eventually we just fell into a nice, perfect rhythm. Dan would lead for a while, then I'd take over, I'd lead for a while. We both had the GPS tracks loaded on our GPS, so when we got to a tricky intersection, we'd often stop and compare notes. This was a cool little place. We had a pretty good time in here.
Going into the cave, man. It's gonna take a gnarly set of nads.
Holy crap, right here, temperature change.
Man, you gotta love the U.S. Forest Service. Right in the middle of absolutely nowhere, they'll come in and lay down miles and miles of just champagne asphalt. It's like having your own MotoGP track. Well, eventually we rolled into Packwood, our home for the night.
All right, well, good morning from Packwood. Well, I think we're just about ready to go here. That's probably just a car backfiring. Don't worry about that noise. All right, little slice of paradise. This is me and Dan Knight landed on our feet once again. Over on the dry side of the mountains, heading up Bethel Ridge, and we're gonna be scouting this timber for some elk. That is great!
Well, that's what we did every day for about 6.5 hours, just motoring along through the forest.
How about this? Just came up on a whole flock of sheep. That's a working dog out there. Just stopping for a little Kodak moment here.
Well, little did we know, after we descended down to Highway 410 and left the tiny little hamlet of Nile, that things were going to get real nasty going up the Oak Creek side. What you're seeing here is the Weenus Game Management Area, operated by the Department of Fish and Wildlife. This is a great place to come up in the wintertime and see elk.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see up there or not, but that's where we came down from. And it looks a lot smoother than it really was. Well, we're almost down to Weenus Road. A little construction on the bridge here. They're going to get us through in a minute.
Awesome.
All right, that's our home for the night, the Cedars Inn in Ellensburg. We're doing a little bike wash. Looks like we went through a little mud today. A little Strike Force moto took a whipping. It's going sideways on the trail a few times. Zapachura's gonna eat some dirt.
Literally.
But we pulled it off.
So a new day begins. We're headed north out of Ellensburg, up on top of Table Mountain. Actually had a couple of minutes of sunshine when we left, but it was not to last. From Table Mountain, we made our way down to the Highway 97 and then crossed over to the old Blewett Highway. Yeah, when you pull your motorbike into the garage and plug in the battery tender and then turn the lights out, this is the kind of thing your motorbike dreams about all night long.